Hey everybody, it's Ebony. Thank you so much for joining me here at Ebony's Creativity. Today's video will be me putting up my rainbow ombre Christmas tree. Super excited about this tree. This idea came about because I was having such a hard time deciding what color scheme to go with, so I just decided, what the heck, let's do them all. And I've done my mantle, so if you need to go back and look at that video, that is already up. So in this one, I'll be doing my Christmas tree to match the mantle. Both are rainbow themed. So right here, what you're watching is me using an old lampshade as a tree collar. Now, I've never heard of a tree collar before this year. I learned of them recently, but they really just look like a huge drum lampshade around the bottom of the tree, and I think it's pretty cool. I had this lampshade that I was no longer using, so I decided to throw it up here and see how it turned out. And the white stuff around the bottom is just some extra fabric batting that I had left over from a previous project, so I kind of threw that around the bottom of my tree. So yeah, here I'm just putting together my tree and testing out the lights. I'm gonna go ahead and stand by while you watch me kind of build the tree and fluff and test out all the lights. That's all I'll be doing for the next few minutes. So just continue to watch and enjoy the music. Alright, so here you see me doing one of the most important steps of putting your tree up, and that is fluffing. I fluffed and fluffed and fluffed this tree probably for about a good 30-40 minutes. I wanted to make sure that there weren't too many empty spaces, so it wouldn't look odd when my ornaments were on. Also, I went ahead and plugged up the lights because I'm still testing at this point, just trying to make sure everything is legit before I start putting my ornaments on. So fluff, 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 fluff when you're putting up your tree. So here is what you're seeing is all my ornaments laid out. I just dumped the bucket over because it was too hard to try to pick them out one by one and organize them by color. So I just dumped them all out, and what you'll see next is me having organized them all by color and putting similar ones together and kind of trying to figure out how I was going to make the ombre effect happen and in what order I was going to put the colors. So here what you're seeing is me just kind of placing the ornaments. It seems like doing a rainbow tree would be much easier than it actually was. The reason I had a little bit of difficulty is because it's hard to know where to start the next color. I was going to put a ribbon around and kind of space it out using a ribbon as my border for each color, but I didn't have any and I didn't feel like going out to get any, so I just decided to try to kind of freehand it. But what I found the easiest thing to do was just kind of place a few ornaments. At first I was going in heavy with each color, thinking that I could kind of finish it in one shot, but I had to end up backing up and moving some of the ornaments to try to get the ombre effect right. So if you're going to do this tree, my suggestion would be just to place a few of each color, kind of working your way down, placing a few of each color. That way you don't put too many in one section and then have to go back and move them all around. So just put, a couple of each color and try to kind of get your spacing right, and then go back in and fill in the color completely all the way around once you've got your spacing correctly if you want to do an ombre tree. In this clip, you can kind of see what I was saying before. I did a few of each color to kind of map out where I would stop and start each color. I started out going in pretty heavy, but I had to take some off. So that's what you're seeing here, the end result of that. And I just went back in with a few of each color to get my spacing right. It's important to note that the red section is slightly larger, but that's because the rest of my accents that are in my living room will be red, so I wanted to make sure I accented the red color on the tree. And here is my finished tree. I'm still on the fence about whether or not I should add ribbon, so leave a comment and let me know what you think. If I should kind of go in with some ribbon in between colors, and if so, what color ribbon? Should I color code it how the ornaments are, or should I just do maybe a gold ribbon, which is what I'm leaning toward? Let me know what you think. But anyway, here is my final finished product. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to be quiet now and let you enjoy some more footage of the tree.